Franklin Northwest Supervisor Union. Now this is really quite kind of a controversial appointment. The controversy really stems from two things. Jeff is sort of known as the Ralph Nader of human services in the community. Steve Brower said to me, he said, nobody, the young people I never know who Ralph Nader is. But obviously a strong advocate for the issues that he's concerned about, and in any given day he can be across the table and be our adversary. So I was just hoping today wasn't one of those days, and it isn't. So that's worked out. The second concern that we really had about Jeff is that he's known to be a little verbose. You know, example, many times he pulls up by office buildings, runs in to talk to somebody, and 2 hours later comes back and, of course, there's no gas in the tank. You know, and my concern would be, you know, when he's got up in front of an audience, we do want to get out of here by about 8 o'clock. But on that note, we as a committee try to decide what was it about Jeff Benay and what did he bring to this community? And we identified it in terms of 4 critical, we think, a man of strong social values. And the first one really is his love and understanding for community, particularly sensitive to persons in poverty. And he explained to me that he sees himself as an advocate to help people, devalue people that lobby for and advocate for themselves instead of doing it for them. The second value is a man of strong social justice. His educational advocacy and mentorship and training and teaching of many students and their families throughout the community. And the third one is really accountability. He has sort of held the human service community feet to the fire and always willing to work with a particular client to make sure they're getting the services they need in the system. We often refer to him sort of with the skills of Saul Alinsky. And the last one, his work in inclusion. He's advocated for developmentally disabled people to have a place in schools, feeling that they have a right to belong. Jeff, we often is not only recognized for having spent time on mental health issues and having served on our board, but he's probably every facet of the human service community he has spent time in. And if you just listen to, this is where he is, his civic involvement. He's been vice chair of the Vermont Commission of Native American Affairs, member of the board of directors of the Franklin Grand Isle Building Bright Futures, member of the board of directors of the Challenging Learning Center of Vermont, the president board of directors of the Franklin Grand Isle Caring Communities, the board of directors of Northwestern Counseling and Support Services, the board of directors of Champlain Valley Office of Economic Opportunity, and also the board of directors of Franklin Grand Isle United Way. In summary, while Jeff's position and work is called Director of Indian Education, he's being recognized tonight for his work for all the disenfranchised in our community. Please join me in thanking Jeff Benay and recognizing him for his